So before I begin this video, I just want to quickly say, holy crap, we are at 400 subscribers. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for being so involved with the content. Thank you for caring about the things that I do and wanting to be a part of this. I really appreciate it. And because we're at 400 subscribers, we are only 100 subscribers away from doing a free giveaway. I'm so beyond excited. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to quickly make an announcement that for the month of September, I have decided that I have a schedule set in place. So starting September 1st, I will be uploading a video every single day. I would just like to dedicate September to just stress relief videos. So things that are oddly satisfying or things that I do to relieve stress. So mostly it's going to be me coloring. That's a lot of what I do. Like I draw and I color for me to relieve stress. So what I want you guys to tell me in today's video in the comments down below is, what do you guys do to relieve stress? You know, do you play video games? If you play video games, what video game do you play? Do you garden? Do you take your dog for a walk? Do you jump on a trampoline? Are you a ventriloquist? I don't know things, like I don't even know if that's a stress relief, but I'm sure it is for somebody out there. But tell me what you guys do for stress relief, and maybe I'll give it a try in one of my videos for the month of September. I will be uploading every single day, so be on the lookout for that. And then I'm thinking that in October, we could make October dedicated to just conspiracies, and I'm so excited for that, you guys. I'm so excited, so thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all so much for getting us this far, short bake videos. I cannot believe it. It makes me want to jump in front of the camera more. It makes me want to be here for you guys more because I've grown to love you guys. Y'all are awesome. So thank you all so much. And don't forget to check out my other social media handles. I'll put a link down in the description below. But with that being said, let's jump into today's video.
Enterprise, hi, I'm at the repair shop. I need to rent a car.
Enterprise will arrange to pick you up,
This is great.
drive you to our place, and get you on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shortbow Westmoreland, this Short Bake Videos, and today we are going to be talking about Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I'm sure that all of you guys have seen the commercials. I'm sure that we've all eventually rented a car from Enterprise before. But today we're going to be talking about the drawback on a rental car. You don't know who's driven it. You don't know what's been done to it. And you are literally putting trust in a company to not only give you a safe ride, but to maintain that ride. And today we're going to be talking about how Enterprise Rent-A-Car cut corners when it came to safety from my own personal experience. But to fully understand why I had to rent a rental car, let's go back in time. We need to go find Ryan Upchurch's time portal in his backyard, jump through it, because we're going to go back in time. Are you ready? I don't know if you are. Welcome to August 26, 2020. The day is hot and muggy. It had just rained, and my day at work was pretty shitty, which sounds like most days. So I went and picked up my son from my mom's after work, and everything was fine. We were on our way home. We get into Millington. There's a three-way stop on Raleigh-Millington, and you can either turn left or you can go straight. I turned left, and we got hit by a train. No, but for real though, something did happen. Turn left down this road, and we're heading toward the train tracks. And this road is a 2-lane road with traffic going in the same direction. So I have my kid in the car. I'm in my little car. Not a little car. I mean, I drive an SUV. It's not a big one. It's like a RAV4. But yeah, I'm in my little RAV4. I am the first one in line. Like, I'm the first one in my lane. And some kids on their bikes, 3 of them, shoot across the road while traffic's coming toward them. So I slow down because I see them before I get to the railroad tracks. As I'm getting closer, I realize that one of the little girls on her bike is not going in a catty-cornered motion to cut across the road. Instead, she's in my lane and going the same direction. Like, she's going in a straight line in my lane. So I slow down more as I'm hitting the railroad tracks. And bear in mind, it had just rained and it had been humid as fuck here because of the hurricane that's been coming through and everything else. And also, it's Tennessee. And also, I live really close to the river. So there's that too. I'm going down this road and I'm about to go over the railroad tracks. And I notice that this little girl is all of a sudden going straight in my lane, in the very center of the lane. So I slow down even more. And as I'm approaching closer, I notice that she's wobbling on her bike. So I'm starting to slow down more. I'm all the way over the railroad tracks. And then she stops. She stops, y'all. She stops in the middle of the road. I'm talking brake. Stops. I'm rushing in my head on what I should do. I can either A, hit the brake and pray to God that I don't slide into her and possibly hit her. B, hit the brake and pray to God that nobody else slides into me that's not paying attention or know what's going on and hit me from behind and then possibly hitting her. Or I could C, swerve and miss her.
I chose C.
And I ended up hitting another car. There were some damages. Here are some pictures of my car and then of his car. Luckily for me, I work at a detail shop, so I was able to talk to one of our vendors, and he said that he could fix it up, no problem. But he's going to need my car for about 8 days. Awesome, great, cool. I have full coverage insurance, so that's perfectly fine. I go to get a rental car, and you guys, somehow I ended up in a Nissan Armada. If you've never seen this thing before,
it's a freaking woolly mammoth on wheels.
This thing is huge. It is a truck. It was like the only vehicle that they had on the lot at the time, so I ended up in it. So yay for me, I guess. It was a very luxury car, but it still had some flops on it. And the more that I drove around this car, I drove it for a day, technically. I drove it for a day. And I thought, oh, you know, it would make a great video because I did some research on the car. And those things are $70,000, you guys, for a Nissan. I thought, oh, that would make a great video. I'll just put a video out where I'm driving a Nissan, a $70,000 car for a week. I go to work the next day and I go to lunch. And as I'm trying to get into the car, somebody calls out to me and says, hey, you have a flat tire. You guys, did I tell you it was flat? Just here's a video to show you. Raining, and it's been raining all day. Secondly, my car has a flat. Awesome shit. Yeah, I end up calling the rental car company and they go, oh, well, we'll send someone out to change out your tire, like put the spare on. I'm talking to the guy that's changing my tire and he goes, these tires are bald. And I was like, yeah, it is bald. And I went to go look at the other one in the back. Same thing, you guys. Bald ass tire. I even took a picture of the tire, got pulled off the Nissan. So I put a poll on Instagram, you guys, where I asked you guys, is this tire tread safe? And a lot of you said no, it is not safe. The vast majority of you said no. I call the guy back again and I said, listen, the guys in my shop told me that it's not safe. Well, ma'am, we have a measuring tool to measure the tread to prove to you that it is safe. So if you wouldn't mind coming down, prove to me that my tread is safe. Okay, let me prove to you that it's not. So I went to the manager in the mechanic shop and I said, hey, can I borrow one of your guys for a minute to come and measure some shit for me? And he did. The tread read 3. It read 3 and it was deemed unsafe. And I go over to Enterprise. And so I had to stand outside in the rain waiting on this guy to come and prove to me that the tire tread is safe on both of the back wheel tires and that it's not bald. You don't understand how giddy I was. Like, my heart was pounding because I was about to prove this motherfucker wrong. He measures just one tread, and I said, what do you think that does? And by the way, the tread measured out to be a 4 on the outer layer. So I don't know what he was trying to prove. So then I said, you do know that you have to like measure each individual tread, right? Like, there's 4 there. I don't know if you know how tires work, but that's not efficient enough. And at this point, I can tell that he's embarrassed because he realized that he fucked up. And he goes, oh, well, now you have that spare on. And I said, oh, well, measure the other tire on the other side, please. And it measured to a 4. Anything under a 6 is deemed unsafe. And I said, so when's the last time that this car got maintenance? And he goes, our vehicles get maintenance pretty regularly. I don't know why the tread's like that. He goes, okay, well, you can have your pick of whatever vehicle you want. Do you feel comfortable driving a truck? And I was like, sure. You got a blue Ford F-150 over there? It's calling out my name. I'm golden. Just pull on over and I'll put my shit in there and I'll be off and you never have to see me until I've returned the truck. I get in this truck and I start to drive off and I put it in reverse for just a second because I wanted to see the backup camera. Everything's fine. And then as I'm putting it in drive, the backup camera starts f***ing up. It looked like a fuzzy TV screen from like the 70s or 80s, you know, like when you're trying to switch the channels and shit, or you can't get a good reception. It looked like that. And I go inside the building and I tell the guy, hey, look, y'all are gonna hate me. And this is a 2020 Ford F-150, by the way. And that Nissan was a 2020 Nissan. Like, it was a 2020 Nissan Armada. This is a 2020 Ford F-150. So I don't know. I'm supposed to inspect each vehicle after it's returned. So I don't know where the hell shit got up. So he jumps in the truck and I'm standing there. He lets the truck turn on and the screen come on. He said, it looks fine to me. And I said, put it in reverse. And so he puts it in reverse and he goes, it's a clear picture. And then I said, now put it in drive. He puts it in drive. It starts doing the thing where it's messed up. Like, it starts doing the fuzzy thing, like the TV screen thing. He says, it might be because the camera's wet. And I said, I'm pretty sure that a backup camera, it's not supposed to do that when it gets wet. And he goes, well, it doesn't say that there's a malfunction going on anywhere. And then all of a sudden, a notification popped up on the front screen where like the odometer is, and it said, check transmission. And he goes, okay, do you want the 2020 Jeep? Like, this one is brand new. It just came on the truck. If there's something wrong with that, it's the manufacturer's fault at this point. You know, I was just ready to get out of there. I was ready to go home. I was ready to be done with Enterprise Rental Car because I had never had an experience like this before, ever. So it was very, very shocking to me. So the moral of the story, you guys, check your vehicle before you leave Enterprise Rental Car. Check for any type of damage. Put your vehicle in reverse, then put it in drive. Do whatever you need to do to cover your own ass because I really think that Enterprise Rental Car is cutting corners on safety. So you guys, like always, I want to read off a few from my last video, how to relieve stress. This one comes from Sharon, and she said, this is exactly how I color. Well, I'm so happy to know that you color like that too. I really thought that I was the only one that likes to outline every single thing. The next one comes from Cody Davis, and he said, I miss coloring. I was cursed with carpal tunnel. That is so sad. I'm so sorry. You could always do like the blow pins or like the markers that you put in those little things and you blow into them and it like sprays on the paper. I don't know if those are still around. Next video, don't forget to drop a comment down below in this video and I'll be sure to read it off in my next video. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you get notifications every single time that I post because I know that you don't want to miss none of these. Yeah. Awkwardness, it's a thing that I was doing. Yeah. Bye, you guys. Love you.